Hey mate, hope you're doing well today as always. Today I want to talk about what I think is the most underestimated and vicious subject that can impact both your life and your trading. And in my previous video, I already talked and introduced the concept of dopamine, especially when you keep watching trading content and how it gives you the illusion of working, the illusion of progress. But now in this video, I want to explain more specifically the impact of having too much dopamine in your daily life and how it badly influences your action in front of the chart when you're trading. So dopamine, without going into scientific words, it's just this need for action, the need for something to always be happening because your brain doesn't like boredom if it's not used to it. It's the reason you keep checking your phone every 5 minutes, for example. We've all been there. But now the issue in trading, and I know you've been there too, is that you start looking for a setup to trade instead of waiting for the setup to come to you. You maybe even had a plan. You said to yourself, okay, if the price does this, or if the price come to this zone, I'll wait for confirmation or for the price action to shift or check the lower time frame. But because of this need for action, you take the trade too soon sometimes or completely outside your plan. No shame, we've all been there, but learning patience and step by step controlling your dopamine is what, in my opinion, separates profitable traders from the rest. Even if some profitable traders don't really know the concept of dopamine, naturally, without realizing it, they have built better habits, lowering their level dopamine in daily life. So now, where to start? Well, before talking about tips in front of the chart, let's begin with some small action in your life. First, good news. I think if you're still here watching my videos, you're probably ahead of most people because, as you've noticed, I'm talking to you as if we were in real life without crazy edits trying to grab your attention and stimulate your dopamine in your brain. And once again, the ideas behind all my videos is life outside the chart reflect your life in front of them. So now some simple action you can take to reduce your dopamine in your daily life because you can't change everything in one day. Delete TikTok and Instagram from your phone. It's my first advice, and mark my word, this is the easiest and most effective tips. I only check Instagram from my computer, for example, 2-3 times a day. Sure, you can still go on the website, even on your phone, but without the app, it's already half the work done. And TikTok, it's the worst app ever for your dopamine. Two, use a widget on your phone once again that shows your screen time. Personally, I'll track mine daily and I try to reduce it, keeping it around 1 hour depending on the day. Third advice, less music and less headphone. I mentioned this in a previous video, but connect more with the world. Don't close yourself off from the world with your headphones on all the time because trading is already lonely enough. And plus, music can unconsciously influence your mood, sometimes in a bad way. So the simplest step is no headphone when moving from a point A to a point B, for example. It's exactly how I did it, and I promise you, at the end of the day, even your first time, you'll feel calmer, more at peace, and more focused. So at the end, replace bad dopamine rush with healthy one like exercise, journaling, reading. Personally, and for most people, the easiest way to start is with exercise. It has the most benefit for your life, actually. Now, In trading, what can you do to avoid the trap of dopamine and impatience? Well, you need unbreakable rules. I might make a full video on this later, but let's say, for example, limit the number of trade you can take in a day. 1, 2 per day maximum, for example. Swing trading is the best introduction, and you can't really day trade while working a normal job at the same time. So focus on 4 hour, 1 hour time frame, maybe 15 minutes, and never more than 2 trades running at the same times. 2 more advanced tips, but very effective. Once every, I don't know, 2 weeks, force yourself to skip a trade, even if you see a setup, or force yourself to not trade for a day. They are set up every day. Training yourself to let one go build patience. And 3, my personal favorite, is every time I have a trade in mind, I pause just for a minute and ask myself, is it really a good trade? Will I be at peace with this trade if it goes to stop loss? And I think this last one specifically can really be a game changer for everyone. So now, to conclude this video, reduce your dopamine to avoid impulsive trade, start small in your daily life, create unbreakable rules to protect yourself from costly mistake. Find your own rules. You can try mine, but we are all different. Experiment and take note. I already said, journaling your emotion is the best tips I can give you. Next time you feel the urge to trade just because you're bored, for example, just remember yourself, that's not trading, that's dopamine tricking you. And that's all for today. See you soon, mate. Good luck if you're trading today. And don't forget, journal your life and your emotion. See you.